Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your energy reading for the week of the 28th of November. Yes, 28th of November. How are you doing? This is a general reading. So I would encourage you to take it as it resonates and drop the rest. You know, if it doesn't resonate, just drop. And yeah, this is going to resonate with some of you. So first card for you, Gemini, this popped out. As you have seen, it flew out, 3 of crystals. And we're going to pick more for you, Gemini. We're going to pick 3 and then go on from there. And let's see how it goes, okay? So I'm going to cut and then pick. This is Rapunzel. Rapunzel is always the tower moment, waiting for the tower to fall, and then Guardian of Swords. So Gemini, what's up with you? Let's read the energy. Let's see what I'm picking up here. 3 of crystals. So okay. It feels to me, Gemini, that, you know, wow, all kinds of messages coming in for you. Gemini, feels like you are going through something quite challenging when it comes to personal relationships, you know, something stormy happening. And then there is this long decision that you have not made. I feel like this is like a spillover from your last week's message, right? It's like a spillover, but there is something a little bit more concrete this week. Even though it's a spillover, but you know, there's also a message that, you know, you are well taken care of, you know, for you not to be too worried about making this decision, because it's as if the decision is being made for you and you just have to be in the right time, in the right place for this decision to take place. I just want to check whether, okay, the record is on. So yeah, you know, it's like decision making, but at the same time, because so much is happening, and it does not necessarily mean that you are to be the one to make that decision, but the decision will be made for you, and there will be a good outcome. Now, this tower moment basically means that it's waiting for things to fall apart, and it will fall apart. The falling apart actually serves you, because without the falling apart, then you're not going to be able to get to the conclusion. Sometimes things need to shake up a little bit before something major happens, or before something major shifts, before something major transforms into something better. All right, that seems to be the energy that is saying. So it could be a long-term decision, and that's why it's a bit slow moving. But those of you who are experiencing or trying to make quick decisions about something in your life, it's not going to have a long-term impact. It's good news. It's very positive. So let's say you have a smaller decision, not such a major decision to make in your life. You can make them quick and you get good results at the same time. All right, that's what the energy is saying. It feels like you are I think at the moment the best thing for you to do is just to relax and not to rush into anything, right? Which seems like a similar message from last week, if you ask me, right, Gemini? Let's pick a clarifier. I want to pick a clarifier from this deck and see what we get for you, okay? Gemini, you want some clarity? How's that for clarity? We want some clarity. And so we have here 7 heavenly virtues, key to goodness. So if you Google and find out what are 7 heavenly virtues, follow these 7 virtues, because they will be the keys to goodness. And then connect to animals. Maybe if you feel drawn to particular animals or have a pet or something, get a new pet. That can help you tremendously. Let's see what else. We want one more. One more for Gemini as a clarifier with regards to short-term short-term decisions. Why did I say relation? Are you in a short-term relationship right now? Those of you in short-term relationship and you're thinking of ending it, let's see. Moving forward, get ready for positive change. Okay, if you're in a short-term relationship, what this seems to mean is that it's time to drop it and move on. Okay, that seems to be the thing going on for you in short-term relationship. Long-term relationships, let's see. Since relationship is coming up, let's see what else pops up for you. What about long-term relationships? We want a clear message on or clarity on that particular situation. So Gemini, if you like the message so far, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you prefer a private reading, you can get the information below the video. Okay, 2 cards flipped. 3 cards flipped. So I'm gonna turn them over for you to have a look. Leadership, set your goals. This is for long-term relationship. Pick your battles, confrontation, which means you need to, so to clarify, earlier on I said maybe you should lie low and not do anything, but this card says otherwise. It says to confront. Pick your battles wisely, which means if it's a battle that you need to fight, go for it. This has to do with long-term relationships. And then epiphany, that means you're gonna see clearly. Things are gonna reveal themselves and it's very clear to you the direction you need to go. This is for long-term relationships, okay? Interesting, okay? So let's look at Tower moment. We want some clarifiers for Tower moment. Tower moment means like you are on this tower, you think that you have reached this higher level of growth, but then the tower topples. And when the tower topples, it means that it's start of a new journey, new growth, you're building a new tower, so to speak, okay? And so this card flip, let go of stress, Tower moment. When it happens, relax, observe, okay? Important to be able to do that. And let's see, Tower moment, what else comes up for you? Many cards flew. Laughter, take things lightly, not to take things too seriously. Imagine what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true. So make a wish list about things you want coming true. Some more cards here, too many. I'm not gonna go with them. All right, just one more. Exercise, okay. For us to exercise, when you go through the tower moment, when things are falling apart, let go of stress, laugh, imagine the good things, and then exercise, all right? Now this one is all about being guided. So if you have a religion, go and pray, go to church, go to temple, go wherever you need to go to get the guidance. But let's get some clarifiers. We're gonna get clarified from the abundance deck. I'm not gonna read them because I did not really shuffle before they dropped. So I'm gonna shuffle them. This deck is jumpy. Okay, for Gemini, we want some clarity on the guidance and Gemini's protection from the divine. We want something more specific and clear for Gemini. And let's see what comes up. Oops, I'm gonna pick them up. Okay, delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So if you want something, you have to surrender the old, all right, in order to get the new. You have to surrender and then detach. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Okay, so in order for the protection to come in, you need to clear the delusion and be a little bit more detached to the outcome. Whole deck, whole stack, flipped and flew. So shall I pick those? No, we'll work with these. we'll work with this particular deck. Okay. There are 4 cards here. Okay, I'm just gonna pick one. All right. Right now. What does it say? Stay in the present and don't get too ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. Right? So if you're going through a tough time, Gemini, focus in the now. Just be in the now. Don't go too far ahead. Don't go backward or forward. Just focus in the now. That's a nice reading. That's very reassuring, Gemini. Let's see. Now, if you have a question, you want some clarity on the question, let's do some cards for the question, right? I feel I need to get this deck for questions. So if you have a question in mind and you're not getting clarity, I'd like you to think about your question now. You need to pause this video, please go ahead. And if your question is yes or no, I mean, if the answer you're looking for is yes or no, it's going to work too. I will tell you whether it's yes or no. But if you have a particular question in mind, ask the question in your mind. And then, oops, what happened there? The light went off. Okay, never mind. Nature's signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Oh, what it's saying is that your message or your answer is going to come from nature. So the next time you walk out there in nature, look out for birds, bees, insects, whatever animal that comes into sight, especially an unusual animal, and then look up, Google the spiritual meaning of whatever animal. So if you see a cat behaving strangely in front of you, then you Google, spiritual meaning behind cat, or spiritual meaning behind crow. It has to get your attention. It has to be unusual. It cannot be just, like a snail going along. Or it could be you found a snail in an unusual place, or you found 2 snails together in an unusual formation, or a bird flew right in front of you. That sort of thing, right? It has to be unusual. That will be a very clear sign. And look it up. Okay? I like this. This gets you involved. This is very experimental as well. Okay? So Gemini, I wish you a wonderful week. And if you like this message, do like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.